Greetings. I wanted to discuss tonight about something that I've honestly found to be kind of disturbing. And that's this idea of different goth types. Specifically, covering the ones that are part of, and there's an infographic out that lists all the goth types. And the first time I saw it years ago, it was comprised of maybe 6 or 7. Now I think it's up to like 22 different types. And the existence of that isn't quite what disturbs me so much as that people have a tendency to actually use these as a way to define themselves. And at its root, I think that kind of causes a problem within the culture because people decide that they need to validate their type or to invalidate others or to put down people who are of different types. And the types that were on that list, the last one I just recently saw it tonight, were trad goth, romantic, cyber goth, fetish, hippie, J-goth, rivet head, perky, mopey. I've never known any goth to be always mopey. Death rocker, baby bat, corp goth, Victorian, medieval, metalhead, emo goth. Really? Vampire, geek, gothabilly, cabaret, steampunk, fairy, and tribal. And on the website where I found the list, someone had mentioned, oh, you forgot supernatural goth. It's kind of ridiculous. It really is. It's almost laughable. I believe a better way to consider these things is to simply identify internally and actually externally when you run into other people or talk to them online or whatnot, to identify just as goth. If we happen to be discussing goth fashion, then by all means, feel free to mention. Sometimes I dress rivet head, or I've got some romantic goth pieces in my closet. No problem. And as long as we're treating those just as styles, then there's no real justification for those who favor one or two styles above others to take out aggression on people who favor styles that they don't like. By changing our perspective on it and adopting this type of reference, I think we can do away with a lot of internal strife. And I don't really think there's too much internal strife, honestly. But we can always seek self-improvement. And I think there's always some room for that. So consider this the next time that you're speaking with somebody about goth fashions. And by all means, identify simply as goth.